What's going on? Welcome back to another vlog with your boy Chris. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are staying safe. I hope you are staying productive. I hope that you hit the like button, you smash the subscribe, you share this video with your friends, your family, somebody that needs to bet on themselves, that needs to put all their energy, all their time, all their passion into one thing and put it into themselves and something that they know that they want to spend doing the rest of their lives, you know what I mean? So let's jump in. Betting on yourself. Why is betting on yourself so important? I've spoken about it before. Nobody's going to care for you like you're going to care for yourself. Nobody is going to, if you're wanting to become an athlete, let's not even relate it to trading or anything else right now. You want to become an athlete. You want to be the next top NBA player. You want to break all the records. You have to sit there and truthfully ask yourself, like, if you are this person right now, maybe not a basketball player, another athlete, another sport, are you doing 150% every day? Now 150% isn't going to look the same today as it will tomorrow, the day after, or yesterday. It's going to be different every day depending on how you're feeling, your mood, your energy. If you worked out more one day than the other, you're going to have more energy than the other on the separate days. So there's going to be different variables, but just because you feel a certain way doesn't mean that you don't give 150% that you can that day, right? You still have to give 150% no matter what, no matter how you're feeling, what you're doing, where you are, so on and so forth. You guys have seen that, like, I've stayed consistent now. I think I calculated it the other day. It's been 4 or 5 months, I think 4 months now, where we're coming up, like, we're a week away from the 4-month mark that I've been consistent with 2 vlogs a week. It's been super hard. It's been probably one of the most, I don't know how people daily vlog. I don't even want to ever do that because I feel like you just like lose your freedom, probably just like goes completely out the window. So I just don't know how people do that or why they do that, but it's definitely difficult. It's been difficult to do 2 vlogs a week, but I know that to get the page where I want to get this channel where I want to, this family where I want to be able to keep pushing myself and not get out of my routine and not break my consistency that I've had and my dedication that I've had the last 4 months to growing this channel. I need to keep doing that 2 times a week. I need to keep every day writing notes in my phone, coming up with ideas, brainstorming new content, how I can deliver it to you, how I can bring it to you in a way that you're going to be able to relate it no matter what you're doing in life, right? So I'm always, whether it's with this or with trading, still, like, it's Friday right now. It is, what time is it? 10:47, and instead of being out somewhere doing something else, I'm doing this because I need to do my 2nd vlog for the week. This morning I went to sleep at 7 a.m. I was trading all night. I was literally trading and doing other work on my computer until 7 o'clock in the morning. I went to sleep. I woke back up at 10:45, started my day and continued, right? And I worked out. I did everything that I had to do today. I didn't use going to sleep at 7 a.m. as an excuse to not work out today, or as an excuse to not film this vlog today, or as an excuse to not do anything else that I had to do today. I still got it done. I still did what I had to do. I still showed up, right? So you need to show up day in and day out. You need to, regardless of who thinks what about what you're doing, regardless of who believes in you, who doesn't believe in you, who thinks you're going to do well, who wishes bad upon you, whatever the case is, it's none of my business what people's opinion is of me. I don't care what their opinion is of me. The only opinion that I care about is myself, and knowing that I'm doing what I have to do every single day and every single thing that I have to do, and that I'm doing the best that I can and trying to do everything that I can and get everything done that I can, so on and so forth. So people's opinion, I'm not wavered by it. I'm not affected by it. I really don't care. I do what I need to do, and I consistently bet on myself, no matter if times are good, if times are bad. When I lost everything, I still bet on myself. I woke up the next morning, I waited like 3 hours. I had like 3 hours of downtime, and I did what I had to do to get back on my feet, and I pushed through it. I didn't stop. I didn't care about anybody's opinion. I didn't care about what anyone thought. I didn't care about going to ask people like, oh, what do you think I should do? Should I do this, or should I go and do that, or should I take a break from doing this? No, I did what I needed to do. I focused on myself. I kept betting on myself. Still to this day, I still bet on myself every single day. Now I'm going to relate this to trading. You need to bet on yourself if you want to make it big in trading. Sure, if like your only goal is like, I don't know, $10,000 months or to make 100K a year or 200K a year, then like, yeah, you know what, you can be super conservative and do that. You can trade 1% a trade and do that. That's super easy. If you want to be a 6-figure earner, when I say 6-figure earner, I mean like 6 figures per day or 6 figures per week or 6 figures per month and 7 figures or 8 figures a year. If you want to be doing those things, you need to be betting on yourself. You need to be on the computer and not 24 hours a day. Like that's a misconception. When you're learning, you need to be spending that time. When you master your craft, you know when to show up and when to just like pause and hold on. And like if the market's consolidating, for example, there's no reason to be sitting there and watching every candle going up and down and moving sideways, right? You need to show up when the time is right. You need to figure out when the time is right. And that's part of putting in the work. Putting in the work and betting on yourself every single day. You're going to figure out when the time is right. You're going to figure out like, okay, you know what, from this time to this time, I need to be on the computer. I need to put my phone on do not disturb or lock my phone in a safe or throw my phone off the balcony or tape it to the outside of my window so that way I can't get to it until I'm done trading. Whatever the case is, tie it to your dog and send your dog on running around in the backyard so that way the dog's running and you can't grab your phone, so on and so forth. Do whatever you need to do, but you need to bet on yourself. You need to. If you're not betting on yourself, nobody else will. No one's ever going to believe in you. Even when you believe in yourself and you've still made it, a lot of people still aren't going to believe in you. A lot of people are still going to fucking talk shit about you, think poorly of you, look for any reason to hate on you, so on and so forth. So if you don't bet on yourself, you're doomed. You're just setting yourself up for failure. With trading, I'm going to get more into this next week on a vlog when I talk about risk management, but I don't believe in, if you've watched my compounding video, I don't believe in 1% per trade. I don't believe in 2% per trade. 5% is very conservative, but with 5%, as we saw, you can turn that $1,000 into 1.5 million, and I think it was like 10 months or whatever it was. But even 5% a trade is very conservative. Like if you're trading, if you're taking a trade, you need to have enough confidence that A, you can walk away from the computer without a stop loss. B, you know you're not going to go into a 20 pip drawdown or a 15 pip drawdown and blow up your account. And C, you just need to have the confidence that your analysis is right. And how do you build that confidence? By just trading small accounts, trading $100, $200, blow it up. $100, $200, blow it up. Learn why you blew it up though. Write it down, journal it. This is why I preach journaling. You need to, again, it just comes down to betting on yourself and consistently pushing through the hard times. Never giving up, always just pushing forward. There's gonna be hard times. I'm on my 7th or 8th year now. I still, till this day, like I still take losses. Do I win a lot of trades? Yeah, my win ratio is very high. Even if your win ratio is high, it doesn't mean that you're still profitable, because I've talked about this before. If you're winning 9 out of 10 trades, you can still have that one trade that blows up your account, right? So this is where risk management comes in, but my win ratio is high. I also don't take 10 trades a day. I'll take 1 setup a day, maybe 2 setups a day, and only 2 setups a day if my first one went well. If I take a setup in the morning or the first half of the day and it closes out, it goes the way that it's supposed to, and I'm out of it, then in the afternoon / evening, I'll start looking for the second setup and I'll trade it, and then maybe I'll even take another setup early morning, like 1, 2 a.m., and then I let it run overnight while I go to sleep, right? And I go to sleep with lots and lots and lots and lots. Like when I say lots, like not like lots as in like that's a lot of shoes that you have, like lots as in like trading lots, with no stop losses, absolute confidence. I enter my trades, I'll watch it for like 5-10 minutes, and then I go to sleep. Like it's part of trading. It's part of building confidence. Just like if you watch Steph Curry when he shoots a basketball, he doesn't shoot the basketball, shoot a 3 and then stand there and freeze and wait to see if it goes in. There's hundreds of videos of him shooting from even half court. He fucking lobs the ball and he turns around and starts going back to the other side of the court because he knows it's going in, right? So it's just building that confidence. It's constantly, and he didn't do that from showing up at the court or showing up to practice once a week. He did that from showing up every morning. He did that from showing up every afternoon, every evening, every single day, 7 days a week, every single month, missing holidays, missing parties, not going out with his friends, not partying, not doing this, not doing that, not being here, not being there, constantly betting on himself and constantly reinvesting his energy, time, money, everything that he had most likely in every way, shape, or form back into himself, which is what you need to do if you want to be successful in whatever your craft is, whether you're a public speaker, you need to stand there. If you want to be a public speaker and you're afraid of talking, guess what? I used to be afraid of talking to a camera, which there's nobody around me. What did I do? I just spent a lot of time talking to the camera. If you're a public speaker, go talk to the wall, go talk in the mirror, get your brother, sister, your parents to sit there and just talk to them and pretend like you're talking to a crowd of 100 people. Put a bright light in your face, shut all the lights off, and pretend that there's hundreds of people out there. Meanwhile, there's only 1 or 2, because when you start talking, you're not going to start, your first gig isn't going to be 100 people or 1,000 people. It's going to be 5 people. It's going to be 10 people. It's going to be a group of 20 people. But you know what? Holding those 5, 10, 15, 20 people's attention is going to be a lot more valuable than that 100,000 people, because once you get to that level of 100,000 people, they're showing up regardless. But getting those 5, 10, 15, 20 people, that's more difficult than the 100,000 people. Those people, they're not even most likely there for you. They're probably just there because there's some sort of benefit for their life. Whereas the 100, 200,000, like when people are selling out arenas, stuff like that, they're there just because of what you've done in life. They may not even want to go down the path that you're on or interested in what you're talking about, but they're inspired by what you've been able to do. And maybe just by going and watching you talk, they're going to be inspired to go and become a better basketball player, become a better soccer player, become better at chess or tennis or badminton, whatever the case is. So you need to hone your craft. You need to always constantly bet on yourself. It doesn't matter what you're going through, who says what, who does what your friends are doing, what your family is doing, what your friends say about you, what your family says about you. My closest friends, my family members, everybody laughed at me when I wanted to lose weight. Guess what? Out of everybody that I've ever hung out with, out of everyone in my family, I'm in the best shape. So I kept betting on myself. I kept waking up every morning. I kept working out. I kept eating well. I kept locking myself in my room and studying the charts. Kept waking up, working out, eating well, locking myself in my room, studying the charts. That's why we are where we are today, my friends, and you guys are watching this video. I love you. I hope this inspires you. I hope you get your shit together and you stop making excuses as to why you are where you are in life, and you push yourself to a new level. I love you, and I will see you in a few days. By the way, make sure you watch Sunday's vlog, because there's an announcement. It's something that's very near, dear, and important to me, so I'll see you in 2 days. Peace.